Greetings everybody, and welcome back to Industria Regrowth. At the end of last episode, I had found a supply of dirt that I promised I'd mine up, and I did exactly that off camera. So let me get my quest book out here, because I have this Earthly Possessions quest complete. I'm going to go ahead and pick marble rather than limestone from the options. I also get some dirt and some smooth stone. Buckets of Stuff is the next quest I think I'm going to take on. And I'm also going to put up all of my tools for the moment. I'm also going to go ahead and put some cracked sand there. As you can see, I've terraformed this slightly, just to make it a little bit more obvious. How about another apple real quick here? Alright, and I have just enough coal, well, just enough clay rather, a little bit extra, but not much. Can I smelt with a dead wood plank? No, I cannot. How about a pair of sticks? I'm getting a little bit disoriented here, sorry. There we go. And it looks like I need 2 sticks. And that's fine. Protection task is the fire to clay bucket. And there we go. So now I'll claim as my reward a stack of dirt and a quarter stack of bone meal. And I think in the interest of, having water in my base, I'm going to go ahead and, actually I think this would be the ideal place for it for the time being. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. I'm going to put 1 bucket of water there. And then I'm going to put the second bucket of water on the other side. Et voila! An infinite water source inside my temporary base here. Well, I shouldn't call it temporary, even though it kind of is, I suppose. Anyway, next up, see, my choices are flowering, which I can use to get the mystical white flowers, or this Not Farmville 3. Let's make some crop sticks. And I'm actually going to go ahead and burn up an entire stack of sticks for this. I know, it's risky, but I'll take it. Alright, so, alright. Detection. Now this is going to be a little bit trickier. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start off, let me think here, 7, and then 9. 2 more to make 9, I think. And where would be a good place to put this? Keep in mind, wherever I put this is going to be temporary. Later on, I'm going to set up a more permanent farming area. But for now, I just need to get some basic farming going. I think all the way back here is probably my ideal, isn't it? Yeah, so let's put that there. Now what concerns me is I am hearing a spider. So there's one not too far from me. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and clear out this little area here. Nice little marble. Alright, let's go ahead and put the water over there. And let's lay down the dirt and the sand, I think. Alright. So, there were 3 products that I needed. Alright, so wheat and carrots to make sugar cane. Oh. I probably should have brought my mattock down here. Alright, there's the mattock, and as you can see, it is night, so I can't go outside at this time. At any rate, let's go ahead and till this up here. The dirt, that is. So we'll put the carrot seeds here. We'll put the wheat seeds there. And I can go ahead and put the crossbreed there. Now I think I want the potato seeds here. And I think it said potato plus, yes, potato plus belladonna makes mandrake. So let's get a belladonna seed. We'll put the belladonna seed here. And let's not set up the crossbreed yet. And then we'll just put wheat in the last 4 spaces. And actually, I think I'll go ahead and dig up those 2. I will need to bring down a couple more dirt. And actually, under the circumstances, I think I'd be well suited to widen that doorway a little bit. There we go. So, last 2 dirt. And voila. Right, and everything is fertile and can grow. So we're doing all right there. We're getting a little bit of growth, but that's not going to be the quickest process, I have to say. So, perhaps a different quest? Let's see, there is the flowering. That doesn't look too bad. I think what I could do, see, I do only get 6 floral fertilizer, so I have to be mindful of this. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Yeah, let's replace that torch there and put a torch there. Alright, there's mystical white flower number 1. Hey, I think I got lucky. 2 of the floral fertilizer, and I get 2 of the white flowers I need. Hey, 3 out of 4 is great. Ooh. That's pretty good. Excellent. That's exactly what I needed. Alright. So now I can go ahead and claim a reward. 10 floral fertilizer, 10 bone meal. Alright, let's see if I've... Okay, so it looks like I have a quest there, but no ability to unlock it. So it looks like my quests at this point are this Not Farmville and the Interference. And that raises an obvious question. Do I dare attempt that interference? Keep in mind, I only have to kill a single Enderman in order to complete that quest, but let me eat an apple first. You know what? I'll risk it. I know it's night. Witches, zombies, skeletons. Alright, and some skeletons. That was a mistake. Okay, I guess that Enderman quest is a no-go tonight. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to wait a little bit for the plants to grow here in the farming area, unless I want to use bone meal on them. Then again, that wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had. You know what? I've got 28 of it. I might as well. I'm going to grab my crop sticks. I'm also going to go ahead and grab a flint in order to repair my my pickaxe before putting it back up. Yeah. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. And I'm going to focus. There we go. That's a little bit disconcerting. There we go. So I can at least harvest that one. Alright. So I got these two grown, and they'll crossbreed here. Come to think of it, that wheat is one of the 3 products I need. So let's get our belladonna and our potato seeds up and running. And I'll have to wait for that crossbreeding. I think I'll go ahead and put up the rest of the bone meal. I also need to grab yet another apple. And let's return to the farm here. Belladonna seeds is not what I was looking for, so I'll pick them up and replant the crop sticks. There we go. Second piece of wheat is good. I could use another apple, but I think I'm going to want the wheat to grow up just a little bit further before I do that. But there's going to be a particular crossbreed here and a particular crossbreed here, which I already got via the sugarcane. That allows me to grab the wheat and the carrot. I might as well go ahead and eat the carrot. I could use the additional nutrition. But of course, now the sugarcane has to grow. That's crossbreed. I shall return. Alright, it is nightfall. I've been tending to the crops a bit, harvesting the wheat every chance I get. The sugarcane crossbred immediately, but that's hardly surprising. Neither the wheat nor the carrots could actually grow onto the red sand. So it was really only the sugarcane that could grow. The mandrake seeds took several attempts, and I got a few extra potato and belladonna seeds out of it. Now I'm going to harvest it at night. And let me tell you something. If you harvest it during the daytime, you're going to get a little monster called a mandrake coming out. And those things are nasty. They will screw you up. They will make you nauseous. They will do things you really don't want them to do. So, the quest is complete. I can claim my reward of 16 bone meal. And I'm going to go ahead and back things up just a little bit. But I'm going to take all but one of my wheat. I'm going to turn it into wheat flour. I'm going to get some charcoal. I'm going to put it in a furnace. And once it's done smelting in the furnace, I get bread. And for the rest of the game, I expect bread to be my principal source of food. That's not to say there may not be others down the road, but bread's going to be the big one. There's another 4 wheat that grew, and that's fine. Alright, but let's look at our quests. I've got basically 3 options at this point. Between the rain and the quantity of mobs outside, I don't want to attempt that interference anytime too soon. So I've got this growing knowledge, which requires me to craft the Lexical Botania. There is the feeling seedy, which requires a seed analyzer. And there's mutation, which requires mutandis. Now, let me look up the recipe for mutandis real quick. Okay, so it requires 2 mandrake roots and 2 green dyes. Floor green powder is more likely, but we're not quite there yet. Let's look at the Lexicobotania and see what it takes to make it. Okay, so I need a piece of paper and a mystical flower. Unfortunately, at the moment, I only have one sugar cane. So until that grows, until the sugar cane grows a bit further, that's a non-starter. Let's see, there is the seed analyzer. And that's actually not too bad. Let's go ahead and start by using this deadwood planks to make some slabs. I only need the one for this. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 cobblestone and use it to make a cobblestone slab and put the rest up. Alright, it's 3 sticks, and I can smelt the red sand into glass. I'll need 6 of those in order to make the glass panes that I need. So while that's smelting, I'm going to tend to the farm just that little bit more. Oh, potatoes grown again. Alright, let's put the potato up. Potatoes are in here. And while bread is my obvious source of food, I suppose I could use baked potatoes as well. I definitely will want both options. Excuse the drink of water, please. Alright, so it looks like we're only about half done. This is not the fastest furnace, but there's only so much I can do with that at the moment. No real growth in my crops. I'm pretty sure there's another cave system, although given that this is cracked sand, that could be the surface, not too far above that part of the caves. There we go. 7 glass. I only needed 6, but that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft up the seed analyzer. There we go. Let's put the rest of the glass up. And now, the seed analyzer. Let's go ahead and claim the reward for that. That reward, incidentally, is the agricultural journal, which I will go ahead and put in the seed analyzer. Now, it says it unlocks 3 quests elsewhere. Let's see where they are. Okay, not there. It seems to unlock that quest, but I can't actually complete it as yet. 2 new sectors. The encoding of the world, which requires me to make a sifter at this point. There's a collection of quests in here. I won't be making the sifter quite yet. Then there's the life of the world, and this one's actually something I could consider, but I don't want to go. I don't know that I necessarily want to go too deep into that, especially since that is strictly agricultural. Alright, let's go back to the farm, and we'll see where we're at here. Alright, it looks like no luck on the mandrake or the sugarcane as of yet. I might actually sacrifice another couple of bone meal for those. So let's go ahead and get the mandrake. And that gets us another sugarcane as well. And that's fine, that's good. Let's grab that one last piece of glass out of there. Alright. And now I can make Mutandis. Or I should be able to make Mutandis. Alright. I need 4 wood ash. I have 6. I need 2 green dye. In this case, it's going to be floral green powder. But I need the pestle and mortar. So let's go ahead. Take 3 slabs. I can use those to make the bowls. Then I need a stick and a plank. That gets me the pestle and mortar. I need to turn the flour into petals before making the floral green powder. And then I need a bone meal. So, bone meal, mandrake, floral green powder, wood ash gives me mutandis. And now I have to pick, let's go with that for mutandis. Alright. So now I have 15 mutandis. And now the USAP is going to give me some very intriguing options. Now I have to make 4 saplings. At first glance, that seems hard. Luckily for me, I do have an option. I'm going to go ahead and use pasture seeds there. There we go. And you can see that that grass grew really quickly. So now I'm going to sacrifice yet another bone meal. We have mobs right outside the door in pretty high quantities. Excellent. And now, oh, that's not bad. I'll take it. Spruce sapling. What I don't really have is a good place to grow these spruce saplings at this point in time. Fortunately, I think there's a way to repair that. I'm actually going to go ahead and also grab the flowers out of here. Quick 10 to the farm. That's good. Ooh. Actually, I almost have enough sugarcane, don't I? So I might as well go back up here. Drop all this down. And I do have enough wheat for the next round of bread. I'm going to grab the sugarcane. I'm going to return back down here, 85%. So not quite yet, but I can grab another wheat. Now I think I'll hold on to the rest of the mutandis for the time being. Go ahead and drop off the wheat. I might as well break the grass and see if it gets me anything. Another wheat seed, which is not that much in the grand scheme of things. I can eat some bread, can't I? Yep. There we go. See, still 85% on the sugarcane. I might as well sacrifice another bone meal. I know there is a quest reward, an optional quest reward, mind you, that will give me a better way to make more of that bone meal. I forget how far down the road that actually is. Alright, let's see, what's... You know what? Let me think here. Let's go magenta for this one. So I'm going to take the sugar cane. I'm going to turn it into paper. Combine it with the flour, and I get a Lexica Botania. And now I'll claim the Floral Fertilizer as a reward, and unlocks the quest elsewhere. It might be this bound in print. But that's going to have to wait at least until next episode, maybe even a bit further. Next episode, actually, I think I'm going to focus on... Yeah. I think next episode, the focus is going to be on building up a wall so that I can go outside at night without having to worry about all of the monsters out there.